Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So friends, we have an app by the name Cloud, which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded, you will be able to log in with your Gmail ID, as well as once logged in, you will be transferred to our application, which you can see with various options: home, all courses, my courses and doubts. You will be also provided with the Crack 10 course here, which you can use to pay for the course that will help you to reduce 10% on the amount you will be paying. Apart from this friends, in the course if we talk about, we will be providing you with the current affairs on the daily basis, on weekly basis and on monthly basis. On daily basis, we will provide you with 20 questions of quiz along with PDF of that particular day. Similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we will be providing you MCQ questions quiz of 50 questions on weekly basis, as well as a PDF of the current affairs of that particular week that are helpful for you. And similar for monthly basis, you will be provided with a PDF of top 100 question and answers of that particular month that will be very helpful for you in the revision purpose. Also friends, we will provide you in bilingual language, that is both in English as well as in Hindi. Also we will be providing you all these PDFs and quizzes also. The quizzes that are in your applications are very helpful and interesting way for revision. Apart from this friends, we have content related to banking awareness also. Apart from that, we provide you current affairs in topic wise format also, such as apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs and many more. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So friends, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 21st of July. The session will be very important, so stay tuned till the end. Also friends, here is the correct answer for the homework that was given in the yesterday's video, that is 20th of July. The session was very helpful for you all, I guess. So to all those students who have been giving the correct answer, congratulations. Here you can see Sri Ram Murthy has given the correct answer. So congratulations Sri Ram Murthy, these are the correct options. So all the students who want the right answers can match their answer from Sri Ram Murthy's answer. So best of luck for your future, Sri Ram Murthy. Now let's move to the news part of 21st of July. First is Himachal Pradesh. Remember, important. Himachal Pradesh became the first state to connect all registered commercial vehicle equipped with VLTD and ERSS. This VLTD, what it is? It is vehicle location tracking device, and ERSS is your emergency response support system. So as the name suggests, vehicle location tracking device, that means your vehicle, be it a car, truck, will be monitored. And this will be monitored in which state? It will be monitored in Himachal Pradesh. The location of that vehicle, that at particular time, where is that particular vehicle, so it will be tracked. Also emergency response support system, that means in case, we know in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand there are multiple landslides during rainy seasons. Cars also even fell down the road due from the height. So in order to provide an emergency response, and in order to provide the safety issues, and in order to provide the help to those people, this emergency response support system was also launched. So you have to remember, in Himachal Pradesh, two things were launched. What was first? That was vehicle location tracking device, and second was emergency response support system. They were launched by Himachal Pradesh. They become the first state to connect all the registered commercial vehicles equipped with vehicle location tracking device as well as emergency response support system. Also, these vehicles can be tracked anywhere in India. More than 9,423 vehicles have been registered and linked with ERSS, that is your emergency response support system. Now it will be monitored by both police as well as transport department to detect the theft of vehicles, accidents, and for the safety of women and the children in state. If we talk about vehicle location tracking device, with this an emergency panic button system and command control center has been connected with an energy response system, that is 112. When the button is pressed, a signal would be received through the satellite to 112, and the person in dress would be connected to the alert the police. So vehicle location tracking device and emergency response support system was launched by which state? It was Himachal Pradesh. Alright, it was a government of India initiative to integrate emergency response system with a single emergency number 112 to address different emergencies of citizens. Alright, A mobile application 112 India is introduced by the government of India to quickly raise a request for help when a person is in emergency. Previous emergency numbers like 100 for police, 101 for fire and rescue, 108 for ambulance, 181 for women and child care, etc. are integrated with this unified number, that is 112. Moving on. Next, second news. First ever artificial intelligence in defense. That means now we have the devices in the defense that are equipped with artificial intelligence. Union Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has launched 75 new devices that will be equipped with artificial intelligence. And there is a term that AIDEF. What does this stands for? AIDEF. It is your artificial intelligence in defense. I repeat, artificial intelligence in defense. So recently, remember, artificial intelligence in defense, the AIDEF symposium and exhibition 2022 was hosted and was conducted in New Delhi by Ministry of Defense. That in that particular, it stated that India will be inducted, or India will be inducting 72 or 75 newly developed artificially intelligence based defense products or defense technologies. I repeat, recently AIDEF, that is your Artificial Intelligence in Defense Symposium and Exhibition 2022 was organized by the Department of Defense Production under the Ministry of Defense. Where was it conducted? It was conducted in New Delhi, and during this symposium and exhibition it stated that India will be procuring 70, or India will be developing 75 new defense products that will be powered by artificial intelligence. Due to their dual purpose application, the product would create new business prospectus and showcase India as a global hub for artificial intelligence. Alright, also remember, here you can see AIDEF, that is your Artificial Intelligence and Defense, and their symposium and exhibition was organized by Department of Defense Production under Ministry of Defense, and the location where this was organized was New Delhi. Also remember, this Rajnath Singh also unveiled the physical and e-version of the book containing information on these 75 products, showcasing the combined efforts made in the last 4 years by the services and innovation for defense excellence. In accordance with the Ministry of Defense objective of achieving 35,000 crore rupees in defense export by the year 2025 and boosting domestic industry, the Raksha Niryat Ratna of 2021 awards were conferred on 2 firms. Coming back, if I ask you, AIDEF symposium and exhibition was organized by whom? It was organized by Department of Defense Production. How many newly developed defense product will be powered by artificial intelligence? There will be 75. They were launched by Rajnath Singh, who is the Ministry of Defense. As well as remember, where was this symposium and exhibition conducted? It was in New Delhi, where this was organized. Moving on. Next news. Next is related to bioeconomy. Alright, remember, according to the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council, that is BIRAC, I repeat, Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council. So recently BIRAC released a report that was titled India Bioeconomy Report 2022. I repeat, this BIRAC released a report that was titled India's Bioeconomy Report 2022, and according to this, India's bioeconomy is likely to touch $300 billion by the year 2030, and it will touch $150 billion by the year 2025. This report was released by the Ministry of Science and Technology Jitendra Singh. He also launched a special Biotech Ignition Grant Call for Northeast region with the financial support of up to 50 lakhs rupees each to 25 startups and entrepreneurs from the Northeast region to develop this biotech startup solutions. I repeat, 2 to 3 things, friends, you have to remember here. First, India's Bioeconomy Report 2022 was released by whom? It was released by BIRAC, that is Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council. According to this report, India is likely to touch $150 billion by the year 2025 and $300 billion by the year 2030 in the bioeconomy of India. So here we are talking about bioeconomy of India. Then this report was released by Ministry of Science and Technology Jitendra Singh. Also 50 lakhs rupees each for 25 startups has been launched by the Biotech Ignition Grant Call for the Northeast region to develop biotech solutions. Next news, friends, we are talking about Henley Passport Index. In this Henley Passport Index, the country that have topped, and this is for the year 2022, it is Japan that has secured the top position, and a person having Japanese passport can travel to 193 nations without visa. Alright, that means they can get the visa on arrival. The rank of India here was 87th. What was the rank of India here? 87th. First was Japan, 87th was of India. Second rank was of Singapore, and people with Singapore passport can travel to 192 countries without visa. Means they can get the visa on arrival. Alright. Next. Standard Chartered Bank has tied up with Ease My Trip to launch a co-branded credit card. I repeat, Standard Chartered Bank has tied up with Ease My Trip Standard Chartered credit card to launch a co-branded credit card that will help in online travel platform of Ease My Trip. This card can provide a flat 20% instant discount on domestic and international hotel bookings with Ease My Trip of up to 5,000 to 10,000 respectively with no minimum booking account. There will be also a flat 10% discount on the domestic and international flight bookings on the Ease My Trip of up to 1,000 to 5,000 respectively with no booking amount. Alright, so remember Standard Chartered Bank has tied up with Ease My Trip to launch a co-branded credit card. Next news. Next is related to RBI. RBI has stipulated 4-tier regulatory structure for the urban cooperative banks. Recently, RBI prescribed the 4-tier regulatory structure with differentiated regulatory prescriptions for urban cooperative banks to strengthen their financial resilience and to enhance their ability to fund their growth. RBI has stipulated a minimum net worth of 2 crore rupees for Tier 1 urban cooperative banks operating in single district and 5 crore rupees for the urban cooperating all other cooperative banks working in the other tiers. Alright, also remember RBI in existence of its power conferred under the section 1 of the section 35A of the Banking Regulatory Act of 1949 imposed restrictions on the following cooperative banks due to their poor liquidity position. They are Nasik Jila Girna Sahakari Bank, Shri Malikarjuna Patna Sahakari Bank and Raigad Sahakari Bank Limited. They are of Mumbai and Karnataka. On these three cooperative banks, restrictions have been imposed due to their poor liquidity positions by the RBI. Do remember the name of these three banks also. If we talk about RBI, remember RBI was established on 1st of April 1935. Alright, apart from this, earlier the headquarters of RBI was in Calcutta, but then later on it was shifted to Mumbai in the year 1937. Next, Bajaj Alliance. Bajaj Alliance has partnered with DBS Bank India to offer life insurance product. Direct and simple question that Bajaj Alliance has partnered with which bank to provide the life insurance product? It is your DBS Bank. Alright, if we talk about Bajaj Life Insurance Company, who is the MD and CEO? He is Tarun Chugh. It was established in the year 2001 and Pune, Maharashtra is the headquarter of Bajaj Life Insurance, and they have partnered with DBS India to provide life insurance products. Next news. Very important news, friends. So you should definitely know this. India, what is first of all FDI? FDI is your foreign direct investment. So India has received 516% more FDI compared to 2020 in 2021. That means in 2021, India received 5 times the FDI that it received in the year 2020. India attracts $343.64 million FDI equity inflow in the research and development sector during 2021, which is 516% higher as compared to the 2020. So here we are talking about research and development. First research and development policy was launched in Karnataka. All right, remember? Then coming back, India attracted 516% more FDI inflow in the research and development sector during the year 2021 as compared to 2020. Also, FDI is permitted in the research and development sector through a 100% automatic route, subject to applicable laws and regulations, security, and other conditions. The government of India has made significant efforts to attract and promote research and development intensive foreign direct investment to supplement domestic capital, technology, skills for faster economic growth and development, which was the top state for the highest FDI equity recipient. It was your Karnataka. Karnataka received the highest FDI equity in research and development during the year 2021. It was followed by Telangana, that was followed by Haryana. That means Karnataka was on the top. Also remember, Singapore is the top investing country in the research and development. Question can be asked, and we have discussed this question also earlier, that which was the country that provided the maximum number of FDI to India. It was your Singapore. And now, in the terms of research and development also, Singapore provided the maximum amount of investment in India. And in that too, it was your Karnataka state that saw the maximum number of foreign direct investment in the year 2021. Next, Michelle Punewala received the coveted Shiromani Award. Remember, artisan and businesswoman Michelle Punewala received this Shiromani Award from Mr. G.P. Hinduja, the co-chairman of Hinduja Group at Non-Resident Indians World Summit 2022 in UK for her contribution in the field of art. So coming back, Michelle Punewala, she is an artist and a businesswoman. She has been awarded with the coveted Shiromani Award for her contribution in the field of award, and she received this award at the NRI World Summit that was held in United Kingdom. Highly important. Alright, remember this award. Question can be asked from this. Next, remember one more thing. If we talk about this Shiromani Award was instituted in the year 1977 and has been bestowed on Mother Teresa, Chief Marshal Manekshaw, Rajkumar, Sunil Gavaskar, Sachin Tendulkar, Kapil Dev, P.T. Usha, Leander Pace, Vishwanath Anand, Dalai Lama ji, Jaya Bachchan and Asha Bhosle in the past has also received these awards, and now Michelle Punewala was awarded with the Shiromani Award. Coming to the next news. Next is related to Pedro Malaysia Award. I guess the image has not been provided here, but still coming back, remember Perodua Malaysia Masters. It was held from 5th to 10th of July. It was held where? It was held in Malaysia. Alright, it was held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So we are talking about Pedroa Malaysia Masters. This is a Badminton World Federation Tour. Alright, question can be asked that Perodua Malaysia Masters 2022 is related to which sport and where was it held? It is related to badminton, and it was held in the where was it held? It was held in the Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It was held from 5th to 10th of July. In this, remember, Indonesia's shuttler Chico Ora Divi Wardoyo has won the Malaysia Masters men's single title, defeating Hong Kong star Angus Ka Long. Also in women's single title, remember, South Korea's NC Young has won this title. Moving on to next news. Next is related to obituary. Noted scientist and a Padma Shri awardee, Dr. Ajay Parida, the director of ILS. What is ILS? It is Institute of Life Sciences. So remember, Padma Shri awardee, Dr. Ajay Parida, director of Institute of Life Sciences in Bhubaneswar, Odisha, has passed away. He passed away in Assam, Guwahati. If we talk about Ajay Parida, he was born in 1936 in Bhagabanpur village in the Jaipur district of Odisha and alumnus of the Utkal University. He did his PhD from the Delhi University. He recently passed away. Alright, he was awarded with Padma Shri in the year 2014 for his contribution in the field of science and technology. Question can be asked that Dr. Ajay Parida, who recently passed away, was awarded with Padma Shri in which year? In 2014. And in which field? In the field of science and technology. Also, he was known for his contribution in the field of agriculture, plant molecular biology and biotechnology. Moving on. Next we will be talking about a book that is Beyond the Misty Veil, Temple Tales of Uttarakhand. I repeat, Beyond the Misty Veil, Temple Tales of Uttarakhand. This book was authored by whom? This book was authored by Aradhana Zohri. This book was authored by Aradhana Zohri, and this book was released by whom? This book was released by Chief Minister of Uttarakhand Pushkar Singh Dhami. I repeat, Aradhana Zohri authored this book, and this book was released by the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand Pushkar Singh Dhami, and the name of the book is Beyond the Misty Veil. This book remains an aesthetic introduction to the ancient temples of Uttarakhand, also known as Dev Bhumi. Next, World Paperback Day. When do we observe it? On 12th of July. Why this is important? Because now from 1st of July, we saw a ban on the single-use plastic. In India, whole India, we saw the single-use ban on the single-use plastic from 1st of July. So question can be asked, World Paperback Day, when do we observe it? On 12th of July, to create the awareness of the importance of using paper bags and encouraging the use of environment-friendly alternatives. So what will be the theme of this day? It is, if you are fantastic, do something dramatic to cut the plastic, use paper bags. I repeat, the theme is, if you are fantastic, do something dramatic to cut the plastic, use paper bags. The theme of the World Paper Bag Day. Next is World Chess Day. On 20th of July, we observe World Chess Day. Also remember, this was the 98th anniversary of the International Chess Federation, that is FIDE. Where was the World Championship for Fight recently held? It was held in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. That was held in India only. Alright, and World Chess Day is organized across the globe of 20th of July. Where is the headquarter of FIDE? It is in Lausanne, Switzerland. Next is Assam's Chief Minister have launched a scheme for weavers, for indigenous weavers. It is Swarnirbhar Nari. Remember this name, Swarnirbhar Nari. This scheme was launched by Himanta Biswa Sarma, who is the Chief Minister of Assam. And this scheme is to empower and financially support the indigenous weavers of Assam and their families. I repeat, Swarnirbhar Nari is related to the women weavers of Assam and to support them financially and their families. Under this scheme, the Assam government will produce handloom items directly from the indigenous weavers through a specially developed Swarnirbhar Nari web portal without the involvement of middlemen. Under the scheme, the Assam government will procure, they will procure handloom items directly from the weavers, and there will be no middleman, and this will be done through a Swarnirbhar Nari portal. 31 hand-woven textile items of various communities in Assam have been covered under this particular scheme. After procurement, these products will be sold through the government outlets such as Jagran and Prajoktha in Assam and other states. Also, it is expected that the portal will bridge the gap between the weavers and the buyers. Who is the governor of Assam? Jagdish Mukhi is the governor of Assam. Kaziranga National Park, Dibru Saikova National Park, they both are in Assam. Ambubachi festival is celebrated in Assam. Alright, next is recently, and this is an important news related to Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh government has appointed Deloitte company as the consultant to make UP as the $1 trillion economy. I repeat, the government of Uttar Pradesh has appointed Deloitte India as a consultant to suggest plans to make the state a $1 trillion economy. This decision follows the recommendation of a high power committee at the cabinet meeting that was chaired by Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Also remember, the goal of India to be $5 trillion economy by the year 2025. So in order to make that, UP government is planning to make itself a $1 trillion economy with the help of Deloitte India. This is the name of the company that you have to remember. Alright friends, so that's all for the day. Now we will be shifting to one-liner news and quickly revise all of them. Himachal Pradesh became the first state to connect all registered commercial vehicles with VLTD and ERSS. First ever artificial intelligence in defense exhibition and symposium was held in New Delhi, and 75 products were launched that were artificially enabled military products. Then India Bioeconomy Report 2022 was released, and it stated that India's bioeconomy is likely to reach $300 billion by 2030 and $150 billion by 2025. Henley Passport Index was released. Japan was ranked first and the rank of India was 87. Standard Chartered Bank and Ease My Trip has launched a co-branded credit card. RBI has stipulated 4-tier regulatory structure for urban cooperative banks, and they have restricted 3 cooperative banks for the liquidity problem. Next, Bajaj Alliance Life Partners DBS Bank. Bajaj Alliance Life has partnered with DBS Bank India to offer life insurance product. FDI in research and development sector in India rose to $343.64 million in 2021. That was 5 times that of in 2020, and highest state that received the FDI inflow was Karnataka, and the country that gave the maximum in FDI to India was Singapore. Michelle Punewala received the coveted Shiromani Award for her contribution in the field of arts. Badminton, Perodua Malaysia Masters was held, and Indonesia's Chico Wardoyo won the men's single title, and South Korea's NC Young won the women's single title. Then Padma Shri awardee and a noted scientist Dr. Ajay Parinda, who is the director of ILSS, has passed away. Former IS officer has written a book that is on Uttarakhand temples that will be released by Uttarakhand's Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami. Then World Paperback Day is observed on 12th of July. World Chess Day is observed on 20th of July. Assam's Chief Minister launched a scheme for the welfare of native weavers, that is Swanirbar Nari. It was launched by the Chief Minister of Assam. Question can be asked that Swanirbar Nari is related to which state? It is related to Assam. And recently, and the last one is UP government has appointed Deloitte India as a consultant to make UP a $1 trillion economy. So that's all for the day, friends. Now we will be moving to the important homework session. First question is, which new body has been approved to replace the Bank Boards Bureau? Second question, which Indian state has launched a new scheme named Nari Ko Naman? Third question, who is the new president of FATF, Financial Action Task Force, and he is also the first Singaporean to be appointed to the post of FATF. Next, what is the total GST revenue collected in June 2022? Also tell me what will be the GST applicable for the sale of Indian flag. Comment below along with this question, what will be the value of the GST applicable on the sale of Indian flag? Next question is, which Union Ministry has released a Sustainable Development Goal National Indicator Framework Progress Report for the year 2022. So friends, that's all for the day. I hope you have enjoyed our session. If you want us to continue with such session, comment below and let us know what are your views on such session. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.